Half it turn it up on weekends. Boss a toast to your real friend. Tell me why you're drinking, yeah.
Hey, he running up all the money. Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. It had a walk up trip and she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go wild walks up here time. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestion. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like lost milk. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Say what I did, you know, bro.
Good time,
Therefore.
100,000 VC is waiting for a winner. This is Scott.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
Yeah, and guys, no matter what happens today, I bet they'll be happy to have this game behind them because it's the third one they've played in the past 4 days, and right now they're looking for a breather.
So with Wall on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Hardaway is out there with Murray. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Howard. And it's Giannis in at the 4-man position.
And how about those long arms from Giannis? A real pest on the offensive glass.
Now here is Hardaway. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Parker against Hardaway. Pass to Bennett. And here's Maxey outside. Seattle grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
RJ, already this season, we have seen some upsets.
Yeah, early games, you often see some surprising outcomes. Lower-ranked teams defeats a contender. It creates a little bit of a buzz.
Well, what Murray brings to the table is versatility. He's a playmaker, scorer, defender, and a solid rebounder for his position.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Anthony down low. He's covered by Maxey. Anthony with the bucket.
And the closer he gets to the hoop, the more effortless it looks for Anthony, a smooth shooter.
Parker passes to Pettit. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Howard. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Outside for Murray. There's the triple. Here's Giannis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Dwight Howard to the line. That one on Embiid. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good, Howard.
And expect Howard to get to the line a lot in his career. He needs to focus heavily on improving his free throw ability.
Now, here is George trying to get something going. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Poked away. Parker with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
That one is no good. Seattle leading by 7. Murray for 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Maxey passes to Parker. Here's Embiid. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And it's sent back by Howard. Embiid, no good.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Lobbed up there for Howard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Howard's got 5 points so far.
It'll take more than that against Howard. Yeah, he's a rookie, but boy, is he powerful.
Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Parker. Here's Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
The 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the 76ers making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Maxey hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And the rejection by Giannis.
Huge swat from the big fella Howard. An absolute force defensively.
And that one is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And that one's good. Parker.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Hardaway passes to Antetokounmpo. Murray for 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
3 points.
Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Wallace outside. Pass to George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Wallace against Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Howard. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here are the Sonics. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Hardaway. Anthony trying to get open. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Giannis.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Let's show some brotherly love to your 76ers.
Here's Parker.
Dance team.
Pass to Maxey. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Here's Hardaway. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hardaway against Parker. Down low, Wallace. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. The shot comes out. Adams, some nice D.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. And that is not a rookie move, folks. Anthony using his handles to create for himself.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Parker. Here's Pettit. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
Now here's Anthony. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Parker in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hardaway with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And the basket is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Bennett, the pass to Parker. Inside. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Murray. Some solid defense from Maxey.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
The shot by George, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for the SuperSonics. It's an 18-point game. Takes the 13-footer. Not going to go that time. And here are the 76ers now. Maxey passes to George. Parker left side. Pass to Wallace. Over Murray. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Parker.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the SuperSonics.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for the Monster. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. And then for Seattle, Grant, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kobe White comes in for Murray. And John Wall's subbed in for Hardaway. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Grant. Wall dishes to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And Wall with the slam.
The insane athleticism. Wall really lets it all hang out when he rises up for the alley-oop.
Wallace kicks to George. Wallace inside. Adams on him. Wallace misses.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Sonics have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And he knocks down the first one.
And many are high on Anthony's potential, mainly due to his scoring ability.
And both free throws good for Anthony. The 76ers trail by 20. Parker passes to Green. Now here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's White. Still without a basket. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Parker kicks to Wallace. Back to Parker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. So he gets them both. Seattle leading by 18. Pass to Grant. Now Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Richard Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a 3. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Adams. To the paint. Here's Anthony. The second chance effort. The rebound by Paul George. The 76ers trail by 20. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. Seattle ahead, running away with it. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the SuperSonics?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
So with Wall on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Hardaway, Antetokounmpo out there with Howard. Then it's Anthony, and it's Murray in at the shooting guard position. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you guys.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And he gets the bucket.
Not the guy you expect to make that save. Murray with great anticipation on the glass.
Maxey against Murray. That one goes in. Maxey's got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rebound by Murray.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. For the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
This is why so many, including myself, are excited about Maxi's future, showing how phenomenal of a scorer he can be.
In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Parker inside, guarded by Hardaway. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And his game translates well to this level. George has a professional skill set at the offensive end.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Hardaway against Parker. Hardaway passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And the power Howard possesses. That's ridiculous. So much potential in that young man.
Embiid dishes to George. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid kicks to George. Out to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. Parker's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Parker passes to Maxey. That one doesn't go. Murray with the defensive effort. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
And he's shown to be a tough cover. Once Giannis gains more confidence, he's got a chance to be unstoppable.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Wallace is checked in for Joel Embiid. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And the first thing anyone mentions about Antetokounmpo is that freakish athleticism, incredible quickness and leaping ability. He has all the physical tools.
A fadeaway, and it's Pettit missing.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. They get it again. Anthony kicks to Howard. Another shot, and it's blocked. Maxey in the corner. Here's the 3, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Here's Parker. From down in the low post, it goes. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Howard. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Nice bucket from Howard down low. This is where he's going to inflict most of his damage.
Here's Parker. And that one goes long.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Parker against Hardaway. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
So tough stopping Antetokounmpo. Not just the length, but he plays with passion you don't often see.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's sent back by Howard. Knocked away. George against Anthony. Shot from 12. And George gets it to go. He's got 9.
Don't forget about PG's in-between game. It's more than just solid. Murray, the pass to Hardaway.
Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The assist goes
Gliding true there. Giannis with exceptional talent.
Maxey against Murray. Pass to George. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
To the inside. Hardaway draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the 76ers.
At the line
Edgecombe comes in for Parker. The Sonics also changing it up. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's John Wall in for DeJounte Murray. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
And there it is for him.
John Wall.
Wall's got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wallace outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Over Howard, and it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and
76ers
Howard's
foul.
still a presence down low.
Third personal.
And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Hardaway hits them both. And the 76ers with possession. Pass to Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Grant on the wing. Anthony in the corner. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Hardaway. Pass to McCain. His first shot coming late. Rebound by the Sonics. Hardaway has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Anthony. Excellent D there from George. Philadelphia with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Grant. Makes it off the glass.
Jeremy Grant.
Grant's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wallace kicks to Green. Outside, George. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Back to Anthony. Unloads from 13. And it's Seattle with another.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Pass to Edgecombe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Away team ball.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Anthony. 18 points for him. Driving in, count the basket. Anthony's got 20.
And even though he's just a rookie, Anthony is already a decorated scorer, a guy you can trust on offense.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Wallace.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop and the slam dunk by Wall.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Wallace outside. Here's Green. Unable to get that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. Pass to Wall. And here is Grant. Here is Howard. He's got 11. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. Green taking his time here. Now McCain. Shot clock at 6. Over Wall. McCain's shot is off.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the call on Howard. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Kobe White in for Hardaway. Wall against McCain. And here's George for 3. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 10 points here in the second half. Wall against McCain. The baseline J. Wall passes to Anthony. Puts it up. And that one's on target from the wing. Anthony's got 22 points. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Seattle ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Draymond Green. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Personal foul.
Richard, what makes Kobe White such a hard player to guard is how many ways he can get a shot off at a lot of different angles.
2 shots.
Off the catch, on the bounce, pump fake, reload. He is comfortable in any situation, and his efficiency early on was his issue, but it has improved year over year.
Inside. A nice shot by McCain.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And White kicks to Adams. Back to White. That's tipped. Now Edwards to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's White. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Down low. Here's Bona.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Seattle. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And they call an illegal screen here.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Here's Mikhailuk, covered by Martin. Pass to McCain. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
At the line for
and guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the SuperSonics?
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
It's stolen by Green. McCain with the ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so White will bring it up for Seattle. Drives to the hoop. Grant outside. Back to White. Outside Martin. They need this one. Knocks down the three ball.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
McCain against White. Fires it up. Rebound by the Sonics. Grant surveying the D. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green, and now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Oh, great vision. And, you know, that's something that'll have to improve if Green wants to be an impact player at this level.
And here's White. Pass to Adams. Out to White. Releases. And another basket for Seattle.
Confident stroke from White. Never a bad idea to set that guy up.
And the 76ers with possession. Here's Bona. Adams defending. Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Sonics making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Aaron Wiggins, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's McCain. Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Now McCain. That shot off the mark. White with the defensive effort. McCain's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And finished off by Martin.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move. Greg to the hoop. Pass to McCain. Outside, Green. Here's Mikhailuk. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For 3, the rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Wiggins finds Martin. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wiggins, first personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Edwards, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Monsters checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Mikhailuk. Giannis, he's checked in for Seattle. Murray comes in for Cody Martin. Wiggins kicks to White. Back to Wiggins. Edwards with the block. And he's able to get it back. Yep, it counts. Here's McCain. Pass to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Maxey, that's a two-pointer.
Spends just as much time working on his defense. Paid off for Murray right there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Maxey, that's a two-pointer. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
Edwards passes to Pettit. Giannis against Green. Kicks it out to Maxey. Puts it up from 12, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Adams. Back to Giannis. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
McCain against White. Here's Maxey. He can't hit that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pettit grabs the board.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Seattle also making a change. Grant, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Good on both. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. Green against Murray. Green bounce pass. McCain finds Green. Count that one.
And good take from the tough-nosed Green there. He understands when to look to score.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Giannis. Little turnaround. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Now here's White. And it's blocked. Now McCain. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's White. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts it up from 12. He gets it in there.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Grant outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice touch there near the hoop. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the SuperSonics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
George against Grant, and he gets it to go.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Grant. Pettit grabs the board. And Philadelphia has possession. Green passes to Pettit.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Team is already in the penalty. At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George.
Throw good, Paul George.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside, White. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, what an impressive scoring performance for you tonight. What was the key?
No, I just want to thank my teammates because they're doing a great job guiding me. And I'm just trying to, try to be selfish, try to wait for my time to offensive bed.
Giving all the credit to his teammates. What a selfless guy. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you.